Okie dokie. Here we go. Back with RCTV and the EFRA 1/10 Buggy Euros for 2023 in association with Schumacher Hobby Wing, X-Ray, Rudog.eu and S-Works. We are RCTV. I'm Matt Guppy. I'll be your commentator for these finals. Over there is Wonder Jim on the camera. In the UK doing some wonderful technical stuff is Matt McCallum. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a good one. That was actually your normal voice for a change.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
We've got some other people doing some stuff. I think James Parry's about, and Frank's obviously doing another meeting altogether. So we lost
Large
Frank,
scale.
but hey, everyone else is here. Everyone else is here, and you're here with us, watching along, joining in on the chat, and just generally getting involved, and we love it. So let us know what you think. Come and say hello. Jason Potter's already said hello there. Hi, Jace. Hope you're enjoying the coverage, mate. I'm pretty sure Russ Lee's watching these finals as well somewhere. Jimmy Hall says good morning. Good morning, Jimmy Hall. Oh, is that a bit of rain I see? It is.
Is it? Is it?
Oh my goodness me, it couldn't be any more dramatic. The rain has literally, it's been dry up until now, this second. It's been dry. It's now raining for the start of a final number one, which is going to be coming up very, very, very soon. Oh, I'm excited. If this is anywhere near as good as the two-wheel drive, we are in for a treat. Telling you. Michael Orlowski polls the meeting for four-wheel drive. He's going to want to make the most of that in that Schumacher, I'm telling you, because young defending European four-wheel drive champion Marcus Carrup is going to be following up in the second spot. In the associated, of course, we've got Jorn Newman in the three spots. I'm driving the S-Works. Following up Jorn, Mika Widmeyer in the 4, Daniel Kobovac in the 5, Bruno Coelho in the 6, Burak Kilik. We saw him he was close to a win. Close to a win in the warm-up race. On the practice final that we did about an hour ago. You can check it out on the EFRA page on Facebook. Davide Ongaro in the 8th spot. Noah Ben Mohammed avoided us all week for an interview, as Noah. We'll get you at the next Euros, mate. We'll get you. There he is on his box.
Unless he wins. If he wins, he's got no choice. We got him last year.
We did. Rounding out the top 10, though, Matt. Guess who it is?
I'm on Bayer watch. Is it Martin Bayer?
It is Martin Bayer. It is Martin Bayer. So that's your top 10. They're going round for the warm-up lap now. Marshall's poised. Crowd at the ready. Oh my goodness. The anticipation around the arena is absolutely electric right now. I've seen anybody excited this weekend. Maybe it's because we're close to going home. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe everyone's so tired that they're just happy we're on finals. But I don't think it's that. I think it's because they know this is going to be pretty darn epic.
Orlowski was just talking to Bjorn, the referee, about something then. I'm not sure what was going on.
Well, look, nobody's on boxes now except Noah Ben Mohammed, are they? Oh, and Bruno, of course, down there. And somebody else. Yep. So it wasn't Boxgate. Fair enough. Glad that drama's over. Alrighty. There's Bayer. No, Ben Mohammed. That's Burak Kilik. So who we got there? Kobovic, Widmeyer. You've got Newman, Carrup, and TQ man Michael Orlowski. Okay, we're not far away from the start of this one. Paul Wesley is doing his walk, as you'd expect him to do. Okay. Four-wheel drive, European Championships, 10th Buggy Euros for 2023, A final, number 1. On the way. Okay. 10 seconds on the clock.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Here we go. And they're off. Clean for the first 4 over the single doubles to start with. Mika already getting a little bit of a gap pulled on him. Nothing really to say at the moment because this is so early in the race. We're going to let these guys go around, a little bit of a procession at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all in a row. Around the wall of death for the first time over the double doubles. Oh my goodness, Newman's gone. Newman's gone. So Newman is at the very, very back. He's not actually second from last. Stick with the front 2 though. This is the race. So Orlowski, single double. Kerup, single double. Up the step, up they go. Kerup looking to try and stick on the back of Orlowski. Remember, the rain has come down, so this is extra slippery right now out there. These guys making it look pretty easy, though. And there you go, Orlowski pulling a gap on Kerup as they come past us in the commentary box. Over the bridge goes Orlowski, over goes Kerup. Both safely through this time. Nobody's lost any time out the front 2 yet. It is purely the speed that Michael has got in that Schumacher that's bringing him out ahead of Kerup right now. Down the drop-off they go. Not too sure who that was behind. I think that may have been Widmeyer that was getting close. Not. Who is that behind there? We'll keep an eye on that. That's Coelho. Coelho's up into 3rd. So, 1, 2, 3. Orlowski, Kerup, Coelho. Down through the doubles they go. Double for all of them. Over the bridge. It's Orlowski through. Kerup about a second behind. Bruno, definitely not a second behind Kerup. He's going. Oh, Bruno's gone. Bruno's gone. He's trying to pull it back. See where he ends up. Does he come round? He doesn't come round in 3rd. So I think that's Burak Kilik that's moved into the 3. It is. Orlowski still out front though. Pushes it round. Confident in the wet is Orlowski. He knew it was going to be a wet race. I'm pretty sure he says. Oh, and there's Kerup's caught on the pipe. He's given Orlowski a massive lead. Massive lead for Orlowski. He's got to be feeling confident now. He's got a huge cushion back to Burak Kilik. So Kilik's down. Right behind him is Coelho. So Coelho didn't drop any further back than 3rd. We'll keep with these 2 for a minute. So watch them come round and we'll just stick with these 2. Let's see how... Burak's over. So it's Coelho through. Oh, Coelho's caught the pipe. Oh, it's all kinds of madness. All kinds of madness going off. So let's see where we are. It is still Orlowski way out front. Burak Kilik brings up 2nd in the pack. And then it is Kerup making his way back through the field after that terrible mistake. Bruno's feeling the pain now, down in 4th place. But we're going to stick with Kilik and we're going to try and keep Kerup in as well. So, double doubles for Kilik, double doubles for, Kerup as well. Over the bridge they go, down the straight. So you can see Orlowski in the distance there, way ahead. He's got the step up and step down as a barrier for these guys. So plenty of chances there. But Michael knows he's not going to make a mistake. He's going to keep it on its wheels this time. He learnt that lesson the hard way in the 2-wheel drive. So Kilik comes through, round the wall of death. It doesn't look like Kerup's got much in the tank to be able to catch him this time. Orlowski, mind you, has run away with it. Absolutely run away with it. So we'll see this time if... No, he's still got the whole of that step up, step down section between him and 2nd place Kilik. And then Kerup's a little bit further back again. So we'll keep an eye on them for a minute. Once we get to that last minute, we're just going to give all the love to Orlowski because he deserves it. So flick forward to Orlowski now if we can. We're just going to follow Orlowski through, make sure he makes it through for this one. So up he goes. Round the nasty off-camber corner, which it is now, of course, because it is wet with the rain that's been coming down. Through the slippery section he goes, punches it up to the wall of death. Safely over the roller. First doubles, 2nd doubles done. So it is likely to be this one and one more for Orlowski. I'm not sure if the others are going to get through. So Killick's just gone through, Kerup's just gone through. We may well see them go through for another one as well, but we'll see when they come back round to the line. At the moment, it's all about this young man, though, Michael Orlowski. Pushed it from the very beginning, just like he said he was going to. So up the wall ride. Through the doubles. Second set of doubles done. Safely round the end of the straight. Knows he's got plenty of time in the bag. So he's just playing this super safe, making sure he's keeping ahead. Okay, so up we go. Step down done. It is only the top three left to do this very last lap. So Orlowski knows one mistake. He has got Kerup and Killick. Killick right on the back of him. Any mistakes here? So nice. Oh, he singles to make sure he gets it through. Michael Orlowski takes leg one. All right, Killick in the two. Kerup comes through in the three. Ooh, man. Now then. Pretty sure, if I know you guys, we know what we want to happen in leg two, don't we?
Someone else to win.
There you go. There you go.
In the nicest possible way. In the nicest possible way.
Okay, so that was your first A final. What a final it was as well. See, so a clean run, and Orlowski, I think, had a perfectly clean run. I think he did. I think he had an absolutely perfectly clean run there. I don't think he made any mistakes whatsoever. And man, how much time did he have to spare at the end? Singled out the last double.
What do you think that was? Nerves? Some mistakes from people that could have challenged him, but
yeah, of course, everybody's
just getting
pushing hard.
Cars stuck under piping and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Orlowski's car's really good. Really, really good. So you're going to have to push extra hard to catch him. Extra hard. Now then, though, that's A final number one out the way. That's that one out the way. What do we have now? We've got a K final. Now, if I remember the K final from the two-wheel drive, one of the most insane and thrilling finals of the whole tournament. Well, I say that. They're all as mad and thrilling as each other, but the K final especially. In this one, on pole, Oliver Rutter from Germany. Chris Bowden from the UK in the 2. Mike Moyes in the 3. Brian Preddy in the 4. Dick Dawn in the 5. And Miklos Sabados in the 6. So only 6 in these first two heats. Of course, if they split it down into just 10s all the way through, this K final would only have 2 drives in it. So what they've decided to do in the managers' meeting was just split it 6 and 6 for these two.
Was it a fairly placid team managers meeting this time, or were temperatures still high, or was it all good now?
Didn't seem too bad. I think they're only high for a short amount of time, like they are with anything in RC racing. It's only a drama for whilst it's going on, and then it's all very quickly forgotten about it, and everybody's good buddies again.
Good. That's
most of the time. Most of the time, anyway. Okay, so these guys just getting themselves lined up on the grid. You just had a list of your competitors there. Do remember to like and subscribe. Click that bell on YouTube and you'll get told whenever we get sort of content to go out to you, I guess. YouTubes, Facebooks, all of that good stuff. Come and follow us. Come along for the ride. And we're brought to you this week by Schumacher Hobbywing, X-Ray, Rodog.eu and S-Works. EFRA 1/10 Buggy Euros for 2023. Rego 2000 in Utrecht in the Netherlands. Okay, all ready. K final on the way. Let's see what Bowden's got off the line from second spot. 10 on the clock.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
There we go. So, racy out the blocks. Bowden goes straight through. Oh, look at that. Nothing to choose. Oh, and he's over. Okay, so I think that is from the 3. I think that's Mike Moyes from the 3 spot that's going to be taking us round, I think. But, oh, my goodness, Bowden's having all kinds of nightmares. I'm not too sure who's where. But we do know now Bowden has got back into 2nd spot. So we'll just see. I think it is. It's Mike Moyes over the line. Then Bowden. Then Miklos Sabados. Miklos comes through from the back of the pack. Podium position at the moment. Oh, and there's our leader over. Moyes has gone over, so this has let Bowden in front. Let's see how Bowden's nerves hold up under the pressure of everybody else in the K final. Through the switchbacks he goes. Bowden pushes up to the wall. Round the wall of death. Oh, big old line round there. Little bit heavy on the back end. He's struggling over those doubles, but somehow, well, the will of just the gods of luck, he's made it through that one and come through still in 1st place. Miklos now in the 2. No, but Miklos has decided to just jump completely over the other side of the track and throw it away. Bowden now on his own because everybody's decided to have a complete mare behind him. He's going to be super, super happy about this. We caught him crashing all over the other day in his qualifier. Now he is way, way out in the front in the K final. Chris Bowden from the UK. GTRC Podcasts presenter along with Russ Lee. There we go. Down the straight again. Round he goes. See how he gets on. Single double. Nice and easy over the double. Steps up, gets the step down. Around he goes, off the off-camber corner. We'll keep an eye on him. You know, everybody else isn't too far behind. If we can pan back, see if we can get the next car in. So there you go. Bowden's got basically the ripple section and the switchbacks between him and 2nd place. So there's 2nd place, just going round there. Okay, Bowden over the line. We think this may be Dick Dawn in the 2. Just see when they come over the line. Timing's not quite... It is. It's Dick Dawn in the 2. Okay, stick with Bowden for a minute because there's not much going on back further than that. We'll make sure that Bowden stays on his wheels. He's going to want to make sure that he takes all of these as carefully as he possibly can just to stay rubber side down. Now, you've seen how much of a lead Orlowski managed to pull just by playing it a little bit safe and staying rubber down. So Bowden, over the double, punches it up. Round the corner tabletop, drops down into the off-camber corner. The rain has stopped here now. The rain has stopped. So the track will be drying out really quickly. Each lap these guys go round, it's going to be a little bit better to drive on. So behind them, still not much else going on. I think it's still Dick Dawn in the 2. Big gap back. Oh, Bowden goes off the track, throws it off, but he knows he's got 20,000 miles between him and 2nd place. Bowden over the roller, punches it over the double. Steps up, flicks it down the drop-off. Around the off-camber corner he goes. Punches it back round. Triple single for Bowden. Oh, he's thrown it over. Could it all be gone? Could it all be taken away in the last minute from Bowden? All he's got to do is keep calm, keep himself under control. Might be a bit too much fast for Bowden. He singles, sensibly singles through the last double. Over the bridge he goes. Punch it down the main straight. Now, can he do this one and one more clean to secure himself the win in the K final at the 10th Off-Road Buggy Euros for 2023 here at the Rayco 2000 facility. Triple 180s it on the single. Oh my goodness me, that is the yellow and black of Dick Dawn behind him, closing in on the back of Bowden like a homing missile. There he is. Oh, Dick's throwing it off the track. Now Bowden has just got to get round one more lap and the win is his. So single double. Up the step up. Down we go. Round the off camber. Can he make it through the triple single? He can. Makes it through on the last lap. Okay, he's going to be playing it super safe now. Up to the wall. He's not going to want to get tangled up with that back marker. He's not going to want to get tangled up there. So Double throws it off the track. How close? Oh, it's all right. He's got all the time in the world. And across the line to take the K final, Chris Bowden. Oh, and just snaps his car in two on the triple on the way out because he can't quite do it. It's too wet. Too wet, Bowden. There you go. Winner of your K final, Chris Bowden. Dick Dawn in the 2. Miklos Sabados brings it up for the last spot on the podium. Then we've got Arthur Ritter, Mike Moyes and Brian Preddy at the very, very back of the pack. There you go. How was that for you? Enjoy K final, do you?
Yeah,
we got K finals for days, mate. I'm telling you.
K's for days. Well, if it was touring car, we would, but we only have 1K. So, yeah.
Hey, what are you going to do, eh?
J now. J
final coming up next. Pole in the J. Laszlo Phillips, second in the J, second on the grid. He's going to be Rene Lavezzo from Austria. Paul Wood from the UK in the 3. Peter Friedensdorf seen a bit from Peter this week.
We're just missing our friend, aren't we? Or is he in the other final?
Who? Which friend?
The man who controls the car with his body.
Oh my god!
Sorry, he was in this.
Well, I mean, the last two, if he's not Loic Didier or Stephen Martins, then I don't think he's in this one. I can't remember who it was, to be fair. Let us know if you can remember who it was that jumps with the car. Let us know. Not that we can keep an eye on him during a final, but hey. Let us know if you know, and then we'll all know. Okay.
Bjorn's shouting the odds.
He'll be coming through in a moment, I'm sure. Exciting, though. Bartek says Orlowski, easy win. Victor says, and that will be his third. 16-bit FPV says, I love the wall ride. And we all love the wall ride. Might not be the easiest or nicest feature to race around, but my goodness, does a wall ride look cool. I think every track should have one, regardless of whether they use it or not. Just have one and keep it clean. People will be like, oh, no way, wall ride. Cool. Ay, ay, ay. Let us know where you're from. If you're listening in, you know those J finals are good. We got people tuning in from all over the place for the K's and the J's. Have you noticed I've got a much less squeaky chair today? And that the buzzing noise has gone.
Was there a buzzing noise? I thought it was a trapdoor anyway.
There it is.
Jamie Hall. Jimmy Hall from Chicago, Illinois. Great to have you watching, Jimmy.
Thank you very much for tuning in. Jimmy, don't forget to click that subscribe bell so that you get notified every single time we post some content. So last of these guys just getting themselves ready on the line now. Poleman, Laszlo Phillips coming through. Okay. K final. J final, sorry. The K. We've had the K final. Okay, J final on the go. 10 seconds on the clock.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Phillips leading us out. Here we go. Okay, clean round the first. Oh my goodness, Phillips. Oh, he goes big and pays the price, I think. I think that's Lavezzo. Played it safe and just got through. It's all very well going big, but you throw away a win. So Lavezzo round, everybody else kind of throwing it off the track a little bit as they go through. We'll see what order they're in as they come past the line. Yeah, nightmares going on back there. So we'll just let these guys come past the line. So it is Levetzo. Back to Frielingsdorf. My goodness, Frielingsdorf in the 2. Oh dear, see, this is the trouble. And that rain has come down. The drive is not there for these guys to do the triple right now. Might be a bit later on, but it's not at the moment. So Levetzo goes through the switchback, followed by Frielingsdorf. We'll just try and keep these on the screen if we can. Frielingsdorf, Phillips, Martins just coming over the doubles. We'll just concentrate here because I think Levetzo's just making his way round nice and steady right now. He's just trying to keep on top of the gap. And it is Levetzo. Frielingsdorf, who got caught on the pipe at the top of the corner tabletop. That's really let Levetzo get away this time. Triple single for all. Oh, that was a lovely move by Phillips up the inside of Martins there. He's got that third spot. So these guys pushing now. Oh, look at that. Straight through. Double singles it on the way out, though. Oh, Phillips from the 4 to the 2. 1 lap, and he took 2 of them. Really? Oh, there we go. So I think Frielingsdorf just threw it off. So literally, the second and fourth place cars from the last lap to this one have just completely swapped place around third. Don't know how that happens, but hey. So Levetzo, a little bit of a nightmare going over the doubles, and that has let Phillips. Oh, is it Phillips? Hang on a minute. It is Phillips. Of course it's Phillips. I knew that. So Phillips round now. Chasing down Levetzo has a nightmare over the first double. So Levetzo now with another big cushion. Only 2.5 minutes on this one. Everybody else kind of throwing it off the track a little bit. Levetzo really making the most of it out the front now. Has obviously got into a rhythm. Singles through the last double to make sure it gets through. Double for Phillips. So Levetzo over the line. Phillips over the line. Not much between them. About 4 seconds at the moment. So that's a crash and a third Levetzo's got. Well, there you go. Probably 2 crashes at this point now because Phillips has just had a cobbler on the way out of the first double. He's going to push it over the ripples. Yeah, sticks it through. Levetzo's made it round the wall ride. And these two are just walking away with it at the moment. Oh, Phillips throws it over on the last double. So we are with Levetzo. You can see Phillips there. Levetzo steps up around the corner tabletop. That gap's certainly not as big as it was, but Phillips, in all his efforts to try and catch up to Levetzo, seems to just be throwing his car off of the track and making that gap bigger and bigger and bigger. So Levetzo quite happy there. Nice and steady. Singles it out of the last double. Doesn't like that last double by the looks of it. So if Phillips does get a chance to catch up, and I'd imagine it's this one and one more for Phillips. If Phillips gets a chance to catch up, that's the spot he's going to be looking at. He's going to know Levetzo. Oh, and a big triple for Phillips. Levetzo's caught up in the corner. Oh, it's on the nasty off camera. The Marshall's having a nightmare getting to him. Oh, Phillips not gone through. Phillips just catches the inside. They spin each other round. Levetzo gets the better of that one. So, there you go. You can see how quickly this has all changed. Levetzo up round the wall of death. Phillips tries to cut it tight and pays the price a little bit with that one. But, oh, Phillips comes through with an overtake on the inside on the last hairpin. So, this looks like it could be the final lap. Oh, Phillips goes big, pays the price, hands this one to Levetzo. I mean, realistically, all he had to do was single-double there, and he would have come round these bits in the lead. So Levetzo just going to play it super safe now, round the wall ride. First double, singles. Phillips does not really have a chance there now, so Levetzo takes it. There you go, J final done. Levetzo tries the triple at the end. I think Phillips is going to give it a go. Hey! And a front flip to finish it off. I guess at the end of a week like that, you're going to try the triple. So, Lavezzo takes this one, 9 in a 5:03, best lap of a 32.4, so 2 seconds a lap off of a Phillips best lap. Sorry. But still retains the win, just by keeping it more on its wheels than anyone else. Man, J finals, love a J final.
Yeah, the only thing I love more than a J final.
Would that be an I final?
It would. Oh, double box. We've got a double stall. Double stall.
Well, that first one was definitely under the marker. I mean, he's still nearly under the marker on the box.
He's almost 50% over the balcony. I'm not even sure about that. Look at that. I'm concerned. They need to cable tie his feet to the box, maybe.
Or maybe just tie his laces around one of the railings.
What's all that hullabaloo going on?
I'm not too sure. I think everybody's just getting involved. I think everybody's just being happy and loving it. They know it's almost done. I can't see those guys down there from here.
Let's have a look at the crowd. There we go.
It's that guy there. He was kicking it all off. Troublemaker, he looks like.
Oh, these skin-coloured shoes.
Yeah, who doesn't like a nice skin-coloured item of clothing?
So he's got bare feet, but big bare feet.
And just one giant toe. Okay.
What's happening now?
I've no idea, but we've got an I final on the way. I think they're lining up on the grid. Number 1 in the I final, Remy Bertrand, Nino Altmega. In the 2, Eugene Galli. In the 3, Bruno Vea. In the 4, Marcus Vea. In the 5, that one's going to get confusing. So, Lena Hurtgen. She's in the 6. Robert Scar in the 7, Tim Donk in the 8, Danny Clays in the 9, and rounding this one out, firm favourite among the racers, Cone Middle Coupe. So a bit of a warm-up lap happening right now. Ooh, there was some ropey old lines going around there. So it's interesting to know that they've put this roller in before the quad, or before the double-double, to stop people doing the quad. I mean, come on. How far do you want to jump it? It's like 200 metres. It's not, of course. But we are going into the I final, which I think is pretty much lined up on the grid. Yeah, there they all are. Okay, Bertrand, Outmaninger, Galli. Just say Nino rather than Outmaninger. Here we go, 10 seconds on the clock. Your I final. EFRA 10th Buggy 4-wheel drive Euros 2023. Okay, it's another clean start. Lovely. Everybody's sensibly over the single-double this time round. Saying this is no K final. We're not doing any triples here. So first lap, cars 1, 2 and 3 in procession. I think that is Galli has gone over. Caught a nasty one on the way out of the triple single ripples. So we'll stick with these two at the front. Now this is Bertrand leading us round from Outmanger. I'm just going to say Nino. So Bertrand from Nino. Bertrand wide round the off camber. So Nino knows that is a bit of a weak spot there. Hopefully he's going to be looking next lap round to capitalise on that one and take up the front of the pack. Oh, much tighter line round the wall of death for Nino. Oh, Bertrand's caught it. So Nino's through. Let's see how this one pans out then. So single, double for both. nicely up the step up. And we're pushing through, both a little bit wide round there, but they both happen to take the same line. Triple single. Oh, Bertrand's gone. Bertrand has gone over, so Nino at the front does the double-double. Was just see Bertrand come through there, stick with Nino, but we know Bertrand's not a million miles behind. So what Bertrand has got to do now is settle into a rhythm, because there's Nino over. Oh, does the single. Didn't want to risk it with the marshal in front of the track there, just in case he got caught up. Sensible. Okay, and it looks like one of the Veyers is behind. Oh man, Bertrand throwing it all over the place, feeling a bit of pressure. And it is Nino at the front, double-double. Bertrand right behind, double-double. Veyer right behind that, double-doubles again. All of them through and past the line. So Nino up to the top of the step up. Oh, and it's over. So Bertrand is right on the back of it now. Pushes through the off-camber corner. It's the ripples are done. Clean for both. Both get through the switchbacks. Push it up to the wall of death. Oh, Bertrand's had a better line there. Nino's pulled it back onto the inside line over the double-doubles, round the bottom hairpin. Over the bridge they go and past the line again for lap number 5. Well, lap number 5's done. That is lap number 6 on the way for these two. So, oh, Bertrand just manages to keep it on its wheels. Had a terrible wobble out of the first double. Really, really wide line there through the off-camber corner. Now, Bertrand should know at this point, keeping it on its wheels is the key, because we know that Nino can make the occasional mistake. So we're going to watch over the doubles. Nino through safe. Bertrand not safe through the doubles. Actually shorts it on the second one. Flips the car over. We're going to see where he comes through, but doesn't come through. It's Veyer. Veyer to the 2. So we'll just stick with these two just for a minute. I'll get back to the front in a second, but we'll watch the battle for second place start to build. So we know Nino is out in front. Oh, and Bertrand throwing it away again. Oh, that pink car there caught both of them up. Disaster. So Bertrand all on his own will flick it back to Outmaniger at the front. There you go, should be up there somewhere. I think Nino's just the one that's thrown it over the step up, actually, mate. The last one of those cars there to come through. So just about to go round the wall of death. Has gone, double doubles. Which I think is the last one of these two, I think. Well, it's certainly gone through. Oh, and over. Over. Could be a problem with the car. No, it's okay. I think that's Veyer that's gone through for the lead there. I'm not sure if it is, actually. I actually think Outmaniger's still a couple of cars ahead. So not that one that's just had a tumble. I think that's Outmaniger there. Okay, so I think that has brought cars 2 and 5. We'll just see as they cross the line here when the timing system actually updates. Okay, they are both through. So this is the... Oh, is the run to the line? This is the last lap for them. Outmaniger, after an excellent drive to keep it in the front, has thrown it away on the last lap. So what have we got going over the double-doubles round the wall of death? Nino takes a better line through there. Doubles it up the inside. Can't make it stick. Goes over the bridge. They're going to throw it through. There you go. Veyer takes it from Outmaniger on the last lap. Okay. Man, Marcus Veyer from the 5. Sorry about losing the cars there. I lost them just as much as everybody else did, I think. We had a few sort of yellowish, similar sort of looking cars going round then. That's your I final. And I reckon we've got an H final up next, funnily enough.
And that's the penultimate one before the penultimate A final.
The penultimate. penultimate even.
A final leg 2 coming up at 4:20 local time.
There you go. Won't be far away. Not
We'll
far
be
away.
deciding a new champion. Or will it go to 3 legs?
Oh, come on, 3 legs. I mean, yay, Olowski, but come on, 3 legs.
Yeah. Alowski can do it, but we just prefer him to do it in 3 legs.
In the third, yeah.
Yes, in the third.
Even more dramatic if he'd lost the first and then won the next 2. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would work as well.
So anyway, H final. I'll tell you who's in it. Victor Asak is on pole. Martin Scar in the 2. Jonas Martins in the 3. Lee Charnock in the 4. Victor Levenko brings the middle of the pack through, followed up by Sebastian Vensk in the 6. Kenny Arndt in the 7. Kim Sidensky. She's in the 8. And we've got Wouterwinen in the 9. And Julian Ferrandis in the 10. Let us know who your money's on in this one. And what's the restream bot thing going on there?
What that's doing is bringing comments from other platforms that are also watching it into one place.
Cool. Nice.
So we can read the Facebook comments and we can read all the comments in one place.
Oh, I love it. Love it. So Edgar, I'm just going to say, says, go Team Estonia. Indeed. Indeedly do. Okay, so I think these guys are up on the line now. Paul Worsley's just kicking a car like he normally does. Known for kicking many cars in his time as Paul Worsley.
I think it's a foot shove. A foot shove.
He drew his leg right back for that one. But we are in the H final. 10 seconds on the clock. Asak on pole from Scar. Okay, here we go. Asak, Scar, Martins over the roller. Double it. All in order, top 3 at the moment. Oh, and Asak's caught up on the pole. Back to 5th. Oh, man, what a disaster on the first lap. So that has let Scar and Martins just have a little bit of leg room in front of them. Martins has a little squiggle going up to the wall of death. Double for both. Oh, no. And that is Asak out. Out and done. Asak's off from an early lead. So it is Scar from Litvenko. Scar brings us through the ripples. Litvenko just after. Up to the wall of death goes Scar. Double by the looks of it. Here we go. Nice line through there. Takes it really wide. Let's see if Litvenko does come through. It's about 2.5 seconds behind Scar at the moment. No, not a huge amount in it. These guys probably going to do about 10 laps at this pace. So Scar just has a little champion's roll back onto his wheels. Punches it up to the wall of death. I think that is Litvenko going around the wall of death now as well. It is. So Litvenko has a crash on the first of the doubles. Letting Scar get a good lead. We'll stick with Scar. It's well out in front. As I look out on the track here, closest battle is for second and third. It's not actually because it's not stick at the front. No, it's not because I think Litvenko, if I look down the pack, has actually crashed out. This is going to leave Martin Scar absolutely buckets of room. So see, nobody else is there. You go. It is. It's Litvenko has got back into the 2, but with a 5-second gap. It's not looking too promising for anybody to be able to catch Martin Scar there. So Martin Scar comes through from the 2, punches it down the wall of death. First double, second double, safely done. Knows that there is a massive cushion back to the 2. Huge cushion back to the 2 spot. Flies it over the double. There you see Litvenko and Winan. Asak not far behind, so much closer a bit further back. We are going to stick with a nice wide shot though of Scar, and then we'll be able to see just in the peripheral vision on the camera whether anybody else is going to close that gap. So you just see Litvenko in the background there. Oh, Scar was caught up at the end of the main straight. First hairpin, so there you go. Now you can see how much closer Litvenko's got. One crash can change this so quickly. It's about 1:40 left on the clock right now. Scar flicks it back towards the ripples. Triple singles. Nice and safely through. Litvenko, triple singles. Safely through as well as I look out the corner of my eye there. So double. Double again. Scar goes around over the bridge. Punches it past the line. So last 1:20. Single double. Easily up to the back there. So you can see still a huge gap back to second and third. So Scar knows that this one is pretty much in the bag. It's going to be this lap. Oh no, it's going to be the next lap and one more. So this lap is the penultimate lap in the penultimate round before the penultimate A final. How's that? Round the step round. Over the off-camber corner. Oh, has a little bit of a tumble there. Back onto the wheels, though. That's not going to let Litvenko or Winan catch up any sense at all, really. One little roll like that with a cushion of about 5 to 7 seconds. And you've got plenty of time for those sorts of rolls. So, nicely moved out the way. I'm assuming that is Ferrandis there. Oh. Oh dear, now this could be dangerous. Scar on the last lap has decided to go for the triple. Now I don't know if that's done some damage to that car or not with the crash, but over again. Now you see in the background Litvenko is right there. So let's see if Scar keeps pushing. Goes for the double. Double again. Makes it round over the bridge. Pushes it over the line, had a huge cushion to take that one. So your winner of the H final, that is Martin Scar from Norway. There we go, got a little one next to Martin's name. I like the ones where they change positions a lot. I like these ones
I know
too.
what you mean.
I like them all really. But I like the changey positions ones as well. Tommy Tansley says Lee Charnock with a thumbs up. Hiya Tommy, thanks for tuning in, and thanks to all of you out there for tuning in with us today. We're at the EFRA 1/10 Buggy Euros for 2023. The Rayco 2000 facility in Utrecht in the Netherlands. We are one final away from our second A final, leg 2 of the A finals. There you go, that's one excited young chap right there. Obviously had a good race. Okay, Stallgate continues. You wanted that stall there. Not where it was. Some chanting going on around the track. Everybody obviously in good spirits today. It's nice to see. G final up next. What do we have in store for you? Oh my goodness me. Harriet Thames on the pole. Manny Panassar, in the 2. William White in the 3. Cedric Didier in the 4. And we've got Harry Mears in the 5, Tim Jubel in the 6, Randolph out in the 7, Daniel Tonneson in the 8, and Vladimir Fedorenko in the 9, with Carl Volter rounding this one out at the back of the pack in the 10. Morning world from California, USA, says Daniel Maley. Go French team. And all the teams. Go all teams. There you go. There's your list on the board. So we'll just wait for these guys and girls to get themselves into position. Reading back through a few comments. Thanks, Mark Christopher. Lovely to hear from you, mate. Glad you're watching. Here we go. Okay, so Harriet Thames on pole. 10 seconds on the clock. So Thames, Panesar, White. Here we go. Panesar. Oh, my goodness, White up the inside for the 2 on the first corner, but Panesar says, no, no, no. I will have that 2 spot back, thank you very much. Takes it straight back on the corner tabletop. So all of these front 3 through the ripples, absolutely fine. We'll try and keep them all in shot if we can whilst they're bunched up like that. Roller, double doubles. Oh, leader's over. Leader's over, manages to, gets caught up. Just gets through to third. Hangs on. Harriet hangs on to third spot there. So it is now Panesar and White at the front. And we've seen these 2 change positions a couple of times already. So around the off-camber corner they go. Will White, with 30 years RC car driving experience, knows how to race a final, knows how to hold back. Seems to be pushing that Schumacher pretty hard, though, does Will White. Oh, looks up the inside, can't make it happen. Looks up the inside of the bridge again, can't make that happen. Oh, and loses a spot on the last corner of the first straight. Okay, up the step up. That is Panesar. It's Jubel and then White. So Panesar goes really, really wide there on the off-camber corner. Got the triple single. A little bit of a nasty catch. Oh, it's Jubel. Jubel's gone through. So Jubel is now through, leading this one from Panesar back to White. Will White's not going to be happy about that at all. He's dropped right back to the 3. Certainly got some pace in the Schumacher, but he's thrown it over. So Will probably back to the 4, but it is Jubel from Panesar out, Randolph out next. And there, oh dear. Will White gone right the way back. We've had second place, I believe, has crashed out. So Jubel now walking off with this one. Randolph out in the 2, has just decked it into a pipe. Nobody seems to want this 2 spot. It is Tim Jubel. Way, way out in front right now. We've seen how quickly these leads can go, though. So, we've got 2.5 minutes left on the clock in this one. Tim Jubel takes us round. Randolph out in the 2. Will White pushes back to gain the 3 again. And then we've got the legend that is Harry Mears chasing down Will White. So we'll just stick with this battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th at the moment. See if any of these guys can catch up Jubel. Jubel is way, way out in front. Should be crossing the line. There we go. Okay, timing screen seems to have caught up with us now. Okay, so there's Jubel. Jubel's obviously had a few issues there. So we'll stick with the front 2 if we can. Jubel and out. Over the triple. Single, both of them clean through the switchbacks up to the wall of death. Oh wow, that was a really high line for out going round there, and he's all over the place, thrown it away a little bit. Not too sure what's going on there. We'll see when they come past the line in a second. Okay, Will White finds himself back in the 2 with a tiny cushion behind him. I think that is Randolph out. It is, but out is right up on the back of White now. White's going to want a nice tight line around the off-camber. He gets it. Flicks it back. Triple single over the ripples. Oh, he spun it out on the black stuff. There he goes. So, this is Randolph out. Jabel, our leader, just gone past. Past the line already. So there's quite a... Yeah, there you go. You can see Jabel just coming down the drop-off. And we'll stick with out for a minute because we've got White just behind. Okay, so these guys here, triple single. We're going to wait till the end of this lap and then we're going to flick forward to Jabel because Jabel's obviously led this one for a long, long time, so we'll give him plenty of love. Okay, so it's Randolph out in the 2. We'll find Jabel. There we go. So Jabel currently leading this one now. An awesome job so far of keeping that thing on its wheels. Yeah, lovely bit of driving there just to move out the way and let him through. So Jabel doubles again. Just catches the top of that last one. Wide line into the first back corner over the bridge. Around the first of the 180s. And again, single double. Okay, Jabel on the last lap now. Little bit wide round the off-camber, just doesn't want to crash too many times, or at all really on this last lap. Nice line through the triple single. Punches it round the wall of death. Okay. Here we go. Round the last of the corners, over the bridge. Punches it across the line. Tim Jabel. Man, from the 6 to the 1. So you know now, all you've got to do is be in these finals with a shot to win them. Consistency, the big winner of the week. Oh, you know what's coming up. You not know what's coming now. You know what's coming now. I know you do. I know what you've all been waiting for. And unless I am very, very much mistaken, this is going to be leg 2 of the A final. So Orlowski walking away with the first one. And we could get a little reminder of the scores up on the screen. I don't know if we can actually, but we'll have a look. There you go. Orlowski. Oh, Michael Orlowski. Hoofed that stall. He's had enough of the stall gate. So there you go. Orlowski with a 1. Killick with a 2. Okay. Killick with a 2.
Carup with a 3. Sorry.
Carup with a 3. Sorry, I just had Jim came in and turned the other microphone on.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so where are we? So Orlowski with a 1, Killick with a 2, Carup with a 3, Quayle with a 4, Kobovic 5, and we've got Bayer 6, 7 for Widmeyer. Newman with an 8, unfortunate for him. 9 for Noah Ben Mohammed. He's got to be happy to be up there with these guys. And Davide Ongaro, well, just rounding out the back of that one. He's going to want a better result this time round. So still wide open. A win in the last 2 legs from any of these competitors is going to see them take the title. So they're just going to call the drivers up through the stadium speakers.
So it's driver announcement time, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much of this you can actually pick up on the speakers at all.
Jim, can we get some shots of the crowd if you're there? have a look at some of the people watching. Track side.
There we go. Mark Christopher said good luck, Harriet. Not sure about that, Bartek. Not just yet, mate. A little bit premature there. Nobody's been crowned yet.
Cool, thanks, mate.
What for?
Everything. I'm just thanking Jim for getting the shot.
There he is, there's Killick going up. He was only 19 years old.
Good point to thank our sponsors for helping make this stream better. That would be Schumacher, S-Works, X-Ray, Rudog.eu and Hobbywing. Thank you to these guys for helping improve the stream and helping us make it just that bit better, and for helping support the media, because the industry obviously relies on it to grow. It's obviously an EFRA event. It's the EFRA 1/10 Off-Road European Championships, 4-wheel drive class. And maybe in 5 minutes we'll have a new European champion.
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe. Okay. So the last of these guys getting called up. And there's Widmeyer on his way up. Takes his place. And Newman will be up next.
Daniel Liu 01 says go Corsa Tech with a bunch of emojis. Christian Matthews, is it so cold there? It does look cold. Is it cold trackside, Matt?
I'm in a t-shirt and shorts, so I don't know what all these guys are doing out there. I've got shorts and a t-shirt on because I'm roasting. Maybe I'm just more excited than everyone else.
Here he is, TQ man. Sat on his stack of pallets.
Didn't realise he had a little cross hanging off of his controller there.
Is that right?
You can see it dangling. There's a little dangler. There's Carup. So Carup really is going to want to put something down in this one. See the steely cold look from Orlowski square into the camera. He said, I got this. I got this, lads.
His dad's watching back home. Hello to Mr. Orlowski.
Oh,
involved in the Polish
We miss
Federation. We do. What must be going through your head right now?
I'd want to be here.
Nothing but pride, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Every time he races, I'm sure. There we go. Now to your lineup. And they're going to pull the cars out now. And Jonas chucking Marcus's car down. Carup having a little bit of an issue just on the opener there. I don't think there's anything that stopped him, but you just never know with RC cars when they've come off the track a little bit. Okay, so cars being brought round to the line. You are going to see Michael Orlowski, who's just come over the double doubles. Everybody gathered round the edge for this one. The facility is full. And don't forget, you're here watching RC Racing TV for the EFRA 1/10 four-wheel drive Buggy Euros 2023 from the Rayco 2000 facility in Utrecht in the Netherlands. We're RC Racing TV, and we're bringing you this stream in association with Schumacher Hobbywing, X-Ray, Rudog.eu and S-Works. This is a final number 2, or leg number 2 for the four-wheel drive. Now then, Orlowski's taken leg 1. What can anybody else do to stop the Polish freight train? 10 seconds on the clock.
5, 4.
Here we go. Okay, they're off. Clean start at the front. Oh, Karab has a look immediately and suffers the consequences of an over-eager overtake at the very, very start. Orlowski now has a gap. What would have been filled by Karab going round in that one has now been just created a little cushion back to Jorn. So double for both. That's Orlowski, Jorn, Widmeyer. Let's see. Kobovic. Oh, Karab has dropped himself down to the 8. Now we know how quickly things can twitch around. However, the race now is between... Oh, Jorn's gone. He's given Michael the cushion. He's given Michael that little bit of a break that he needed. So now Michael's going to try and settle into a rhythm. Doubles. See him downslope both of those. He knows he's got that cushion, so he can just take it that little bit easier and now take the lines he wants to take into the corners rather than the ones Jorn is forcing him into taking. So we'll just pull back a little bit if we can, Jim, and try and keep a few more cars in shot so we can see what's going on. So Orlowski comes round. Over the ripples he goes. Jorn straight over the ripples with him. Widmeyer right after the pair of them. Up and round the wall of death they go. Over the doubles. All three of them there. So Jorn over the bridge, followed by Widmeyer as well. Orlowski still has a tiny cushion. Jorn is pushing hard, though. He's trying to force a mistake from Orlowski if he possibly can. Nothing doing there. He's not close enough to make a move right yet. So Orlowski, triple singles. Nice and safely through there for the front three. Now up and round the wall of death they go. Double again. Okay, so you can see all three of them in shot there. That is Orlowski, Jorn and Widmeyer. All three of them pushing as hard as they can, just making sure they're staying within distance of each other. They're going to make sure they're going to step on any mistakes the other ones make. So, here comes Orlowski through the ripples. Jorn right with him. Oh, that gap has absolutely vanished now. Jorn must be really putting the pedal down to get there. Whoa, big wide line for Jorn round the wall of death. Now that's lost him a little bit of time. You can see that gap is slightly bigger than it was a couple of seconds ago. Down the line they go. Orlowski's round again. First roller done. Punches it over the double. Orlowski up the step up. Round the corner tabletop. All through the off-camber corner, but Jorn catches the pipe. That has given Orlowski just a couple of points of a second again. So it is Jorn being chased now by Widmeyer. So Widmeyer really putting the pressure on to try and get that second spot. Really wants a podium position if possible. But Orlowski dominant in this one at this point. Really making sure everybody else knows he is taking this to the line. Jorn can't do anything about it at the moment, despite trying to push as hard as he possibly can. Okay, Orlowski up to the wall of death again. We'll pull back a little bit so we try and keep Jorn in shot as well. There's Jorn and Widmeyer. Down the line they both go. Okay, round the end of the first straight. Orlowski's over the first. Easily, that's a fairly stacked gap between these two. Orlowski through the triple and the single. Newman takes a dodgy line. Oh, and he's caught up. So Newman has been caught up on the switchbacks. That has put Widmeyer into the 2. Now then, with Jorn out of the way, can Widmeyer do anything about that dominant run of Orlowski? You don't know just yet. Kobovic's in the 3. He's going to be pushing to try and catch Widmeyer if he possibly can as well. So Orlowski round the off-camber corner, keeps it really tight and clean, as you'd expect him to. Comes through the switchbacks. 1 minute to go. Possibly this one and 2 more to take the European Championship for four-wheel drive for 2023. We're going to stick with Orlowski. There he goes, first one over the doubles. It's going to be this lap and 1 more for Orlowski. We're not too sure if anybody else is going to get through. I think Jorn's a little bit too far back to do anything about it. So Orlowski, there he goes. Hops it over. Second double. Comes through over the bridge. Now Orlowski starting his final lap. Single double. There he goes, and just trying to look who's behind you. Looks like Jorn is in second still. It is. So Orlowski, last time, triple single. Pushes it through the switchbacks up to the wall of death. Is he going to double all the way through, or will he play it safe? Single. Orlowski makes sure he guarantees himself a four-wheel drive European Championship for 2023. Michael Orlowski, your winner. So what we're going to do, just very quickly, I'm going to run over because we've got the champion now. So I will run over a minute. Let me fade out here.
Just need to unmute your microphone, Matt. Just need to unmute your microphone. And now we can see. What a result. What a result. And congratulations to the guy. He's wanted this for a long time. What a feeling that must be. Dad watching back home. Wow. What a feeling. Congratulations to Michael. What a moment. The whole Schumacher team, Trish there. Still remember when he won his first Euros at Robin Hood Raceway, it was this very class. He was relatively unknown to us, at least. We hadn't really heard of him, and since then, obviously. Oh, here's Trish. Since then, he's gone on to take the RC world by storm, and congratulations to him and the whole Schumacher team. Absolutely great work.
Is it on? It's on, okay. Michael, come on. Come on, have a look. Just up there. Can we just step out here a second? I'm not too sure how far we can get out. I'll drag him over as best that we possibly can. Oh, there we go. Lee Martin gets a hug. Come on, champ. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, good. I don't know what to say. I am so relieved, to be honest. 8 years I had to wait for it. And there was rain, there was a lot of things going on this week, but everything came together, and last year's Heroes were probably one of the most difficult races I've had in my career, and then this year, I mean, Tour Drive was very difficult to swallow in EFRA, and then getting the win now, it feels very, very good.
It's been amazing watching you come through, and to come through for another championship. Hopefully we'll see you do another one as well, but well done, congratulations. Champion of Europe.
Thank you.
There we go. Right, I'll take you back. Try and skip across the track before they start this one. Otherwise, I'm going to get squished by someone. How you doing? There we go. Crowd's still here. A few people out on the track still. They're going to wait for me, I'm sure. How you doing, man? Okay, that's all right. We're still looking for marshals at the moment. Still looking for some marshals, so we're all good. We'll get back in there in a second. I don't do a lot of running, so I feel out of breath from just that walk. Crikey.
Top-notch stuff. Don't go anywhere, though. seriously, because the rest of the podium is still to be decided. So stick around. There's a bunch of exciting finals leading up to that final A final and the decider of the podium. Who's going to come second and third? And I think Matt's back just in time.
I am. I don't do running.
You said you don't do running, but
I don't do running.
it happened somehow.
We got an F final here with Dimitri Chubb on the pole. Then Jolanda Weird, Kai Koenig, Valentin Puziat, Lucas Didier, Martin Owen, Archie Bowman, Halvor Gran, Daniel Pohl, and Peter Stein. F final is off. So it is Chubb from the front. Oh, jumps it off the track. Oh, so Chubb from the 1 to the 3 to the 4. Oh, 4 places lost in the first, 4 corners. Oof, place a corner. I think that's Jolanda Weird in the lead. A little interview with him on the old pit walk. So we'll see Jolan come through now. We'll just see as he goes over the line. Yes, it is. So De Weird from Koenig. Up the step up they go. De Weird, nice line and easy, fast drive down the step down. Triple single for both of them. So De Weird being chased down by Puziat at the moment. So 2, 3, 4 is your order for the first 3 spots. And they're playing it a little bit safe round there. So coming through for the 3rd lap now. De Weird is stretching his legs just a little bit. Up the step up he goes. Followed by Koenig, followed by Puziat. These 3 separated by literally nothing on track. We know how much time you can lose in a crash, so De Weird is going to be wanting to keep this on his wheels as best that he possibly can. So let's just keep the keep 2nd and 3rd. Oh, actually, let's just keep them all in if we can, because they're all going mad. But De Weird still comes through. Puziat's now in 2nd. Koenig is in 3rd. They've swapped places for 2nd and 3rd. Oh man, Puziat's thrown it off. A couple of times he's thrown it off there. De Weird has a little bit of a weird bobble which holds him up, but it's put Koenig back in the 2, Puziat into the 3. I think that's Martin Owen that's just thrown it off the track that was in the 4. But we'll see when they come round again what's happened. So De Weird round and over the bridge. Puziat and Koenig just after him. Oh, it's Koenig, sorry, Koenig and Puziat. Puziat's in the white, Koenig's in the multicoloured car. They are chasing down De Weird, though. I don't think that gap's as big as it was the last time round. We'll see. It was 2.6 last time they crossed the line. So De Weird, through the switchbacks he goes. And we've got Koenig. Then we've got Puziat. So, breaks it for the roller. Double. Both double. Both do the double-double. Oh, nightmare for Koenig. He just touches the track marker, bounces himself back, loses a bit of time, and that's allowed Puziat straight back through. So it's now up to Puziat. Can he do anything about the powerhouse that seems to be Jolanda De Weird in the F final for the European Championships 2023? Oh, Puziat can't. Has thrown it off of the track. Everybody's just throwing it off the track right now. So I think Jolanda De Weird, with 2 minutes on the clock, has a massive, massive lead. It's Kai Koenig in the 2. And I think 2 cars in front of that is our leader. Oh no, 1 car in front of that. So leader's behind that one. There you go, just moved out the way. So that is De Weird. De Weird takes it up to the wall of death. Oh, a lovely line out of the wall of death there. So double. Double again for De Weird. He knows he can't waste any time at this point. Just needs the gap to keep building up between him and Koenig. So Koenig should be across the line now. The gap, 2.8 seconds this time. So the gap's certainly no smaller than it was a couple of laps ago. De Weird will be happy about that because he knows if he can keep it on its wheels at this point, it means Koenig has got to push and push and push to get up close to him. We'll stick with De Weird though. So De Weird, double-double. Round the last hairpin. Over the bridge, punches it over the line. Down the first straight. Hairpin 1, hairpin 2. Single-double. It's going to be this one and one more. So when they cross the line again, it is going to be a race to the line. Now, Koenig is right behind, so 1.8 now. There's nothing in it between these two. A couple of corners at the most. They're both going to definitely get through for another lap. So it's going to be a race to the line after this one. So, De Weerd, round, over the bridge, over the line he goes, pushes down, there's a back marker there. Is that back marker going to get in the way? It's not going to get in the way. Okay, so let's De Weerd through. De Weerd is over the double. Back marker moves for Koenig. Koenig right there with De Weerd. There's nothing between them. Koenig is pushing really hard to catch De Weerd. There we go, let's see. Koenig did make it through the ripples. Let's try and keep them both in. This is going to be a race to the line. There you go, De Weerd doubles it. Knows he's got to double the next one. Oh, Koenig's thrown it away. So De Weerd for the F final comes through and takes the win. There we go. There we go, and it's Daniel Pohl that comes through for the 3 from Koenig. Awesome. De Weerd, Koenig, Pohl, Grand, Pusiat, Bowman Chubb, Stein, Martin Owen pulled off after 6, Didier pulled off after 5. Honestly.
Have you caught your breath back yet?
Yeah. I do a lot of running.
At these events?
Oh, I don't do a lot of running. I should, but I don't.
So we got it in 2 legs. We have a new European champion.
We do.
See, well deserved, eh? Well deserved.
Oh, the emotion was there for him. The emotion was there, and I bet he's on the phone to his dad already.
Absolutely, yeah.
So there you go, second title for Schumacher in the Euros with Orlowski. Pretty darn
in this
impressive.
class, yeah.
Pretty darn impressive. Okay. E-final will be on its way up next. Baptiste Roche is polling this one. And the Frenchman right behind him was Cedric Ricard. And then we've got the Austrian junior 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive junior champion, Antonio Kowalski. Hot on the heels in the spot number 3. Elias Jordan in the 4. Florent Gallet in the 5. Joey Cockhill out finals Martin Owen with a rain assist. In the 6. Sam Powell's in the 7. Marco Stallman is in the 8. Romain Lepap in the 9. And Stegmaier, Simon Stegmaier, for that matter, in the 10 spot, rounding out the back of the grid. And this is your E final. Thank you all for tuning in. Your comments, likes, and love on the chat. Okay, that's all these guys lined up and ready to go. E-final coming up. So it is Roche, Ricard, Kowalski, the first 3. 10 seconds on the clock.
6, 5, 4.
Okay, let's see how this one goes. Clean so far for the first 4. Oh, Kowalski straight through. Absolutely not messing there. Just gets touched on the back. Oh, look at that. Just got through. Sorry about the camera there. We seem to have lost a bit of focus. Okay, round they go. Oh man, what a nightmare! But it's all good. Baptiste Roche manages to keep it together. Down the line he goes, round the hairpin on the first straight. All kinds of chaos going on in the back of the field. So we. I'm sorry for that. It's absolute chaos back there. Who knows who is where right now? What we do know is Baptiste Roche absolutely tearing away with it. Almost half a lap within the first, like, second lap. Look at that. So 59. Let's see what the gap is. 6.5 seconds nearly. Nearly 6.5 seconds after 2 laps. So we'll follow Stallman and Lepap for the time being, because that's the battle for second and third, just coming down the drop-off. There you go, round the off-camber. Those two coming into the ripple section. Oh, it's a tight line for Lepap through there. Had a look up the inside as they come over the last hop from the ripples. Couldn't make anything happen. Knows that he needs both of them. Oh, look at that, the inside. Oh, wow. Inside to outside goes Lepap for the 2. Rolls it, doubles it through. So Lepap from Stallman right now. These two and 3. Roach is still way out in front. Oh, Lepap throws it over on the off-camber corner. Easy to do in these four-wheel drives. Here's Stallman. Stallman to the 2. Up to the wall ride. Punches it round. Both of them take a tight line. Double for both. Looks up the inside again. Tries to make that move stick. No, it's Stallman. So Stallman's there. I think Lepap's got caught. So that's given Stallman a bit of breathing space. Now, if I look at Baptiste Roach on the track, that is 8.8 seconds ahead. We'll stick with the other 2. We'll stick with the others just for that battle there, and we will go on to Roach when we're near the end, unless there's a bit of mayhem that means we're catching up. So we'll stick with the battle for third and fourth for a minute. So that there should be Lepap in the 3. And Gallot in the 4. So these two racing for the final podium spot in this one at the moment. So there we go. Lepap down at the drop-off. Flicks it back for the triple and the single. Now we've just seen in front Stallman throw it off the track. So these 3, 2, 3 and 4, all going over the double-doubles together. Stallman, after a good few laps out there in the 2 spot, has thrown it away over the double-doubles. So Lepap now in the 2. Gallot in the 3. Double for both. You can see, just touched each other there. Oh, nightmare, but a classy bit of driving from Gallot to hold on for Lepap. There you go. Now, I'm not too sure, but I think that is Antonia Kowalski on the back of them. What's Antonia got now? So, round the wall of death they go. Kowalski takes a dangerous line through there, all doing the doubles. Kowalski through on the inside. Oh, makes it stick over the line. So Kowalski into the 3. She's now free to chase down Lepap. You see Roach just in the distance. So these 2, over the off-camber corner they go. We're going to keep an eye on them till the end of this lap, and then we're going to flick through to 5 Baptiste Roach. So we'll watch these. Oh, there you go. Kowalski's caught. So makes it out now. But it looks like Lepap has pretty much got a nice little cushion if you can keep it on its wheels. So we'll just flick up to the upside of the track there, going over the triple single. A bit in front of that. Okay, I think now we are back with the leader. So we'll just check. There you go, the last one of those 3. Should be Roach. There you go. That's Baptiste Roach. So on the final lap, just has to keep it clean and on his wheels, and he will be taking this one. Okay, triple, single, keeps it on its wheels. Nicely through, lovely through the switchbacks there. That was quick. Round the wall of death for the last time. Doubles it again. No safe line there. Oh, Baptiste Roach on the last corner just catches the track marker, but comes through for the win either way. And just wait for the timing screen to update a minute, but that was a 10 in a 5.06 for Roach. Lepap in the 2. And Kowalski's going to come through in the 3 by the looks of it. She has indeed for a 10 in a 5.18. There you go, your top 3. But it was Baptiste Roach taking this one from the pole. A rarity for that to happen. A rarity. And there's your top 10 in order for the E final. D final up next. in this one, it is Alexandra Dobrosis on the 1. Harley Eldridge in the 2. Thomas Lepap in the 3. Moritz, or my friend Mortis, Lautenbach in the 4. Christian McConaughey in the 5. Rick Hamers in the 6. And then we've got Jens Becker in the 7 with Sven Ruddig in the 8. Brent Niels from Belgium in the 9, and Michael Katzmeyer, the Austrian, rounds this one out at the back of the pack. Okay, just getting some marshals out, and then we should have a warm-up lap. I can't believe how we've escaped the rain today, Matt. Can't believe it. You've actually dry all day.
We have a little bit just before the first A final.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just a little smattering?
Yeah, a little bit. Just enough to frighten everybody.
Yeah. It was just a bit more than a threat, but not much more.
It was like a threat where somebody pinches you whilst they're making it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or pointing their finger, but actually pointing it in between your ribs when they're pointing it.
Filth. Oh, that's a pot noodle move, that one. Okay. So, he's just now making their way up into the starting order. No idea what's happening here. Okay, a few of these swapping about now. Just making sure everybody is in position. Here we go, D final on the way.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Here we go. Okay, Dobrosis takes us off. Eldridge right behind. Both do the double nice and clean. Looks like the Paps just dropped back one. Maybe more. I'll keep an eye on this now. I think that is Eldridge in the front now. So, down over the doubles for the first time. Around the last hairpin. Onto the bridge and down the main straight. So, it looks like it's Eldridge and Lautenbach, and it is. Right together, Lautenbach's gone through. Eldridge in the 2 now. Oh, Lautenbach caught on the par. That's going to let Hamers through. So, let's see what Eldridge has got. Can she keep it together for the rest of this 5 minutes? Haven't seen many of them do it, but you know it's possible. So, double again. Hamers right behind her. We'll see who's coming through after that. It is Becker, then Lautenbach. So Lautenbach back to the 4, Becker into the 3. Oh, Lautenbach goes up the inside of Becker and makes it stick. Clean move. Okay, so Eldridge over the triple singles. Through the switchbacks, punches it up to the wall of death. Fires it down out of there. Hard on the brakes for the roller. Over the double doubles. Now Hamers is putting some pressure on to Eldridge right now. It's a bit early in the game to be putting the pressure on. Maybe building that gap back to Lautenbach would have been the key, because Lautenbach is looking pretty fast out there. So here we go. Harley's coming round. Triple single. Standard for all of them. Hamers right there with Eldridge though. Oh, the speed coming out of that wall ride for Hamers. Easy when you've got someone in front to judge it on, mind. So both of them over the line. These two right together through this one. First roller, both double. I wonder if we're going to see either of them do the double to start with on that to try and get the put the other one off. Oh, wow, Hamers makes a move up the inside and makes it stick as well. So Hamers is through. Now, it looked like Hamers had the pace on Eldridge as we've been going around the last few laps, and instantly you see that gap open up. Now, we know that pushing hard on this track really does cause some issues for all of the drivers and the cars out there. So how hard is Hamers going to want to push to make a gap to Eldridge? Eldridge now maintaining that gap and keeping it there. So it doesn't look anywhere near as big as it did the lap before. Triple single for both. Go through the switchbacks. Punches it up to the wall of death. Now Hamers round. Eldridge round. Nobody's made the mistakes at the front yet. These two have been racing, so the only overtaking move was a clean one between these. But it is Hamers from Eldridge still. Still Becker and Loughton back behind them. You just see those two in the back of your screen there. Not a million miles behind Eldridge, mind. They are really creeping up on the back of the front two. So Hamers, though, puts the pedal down, creates a big cushion back to Eldridge. Double. Oh, and he's going to need that cushion because there it is. That's that cushion gone. And that's why you try and create a cushion, because a single mistake like that has put him right back into the clutches of Eldridge. Eldridge can smell the fear. She knows there's going to be a gap opening up fairly soon because Hamers is going to be pushing to create the same gap they had a couple of laps ago. Round the wall of death they go, down into the doubles. Both double, no safety line there for either of them. Down the straight, into the first hairpin. Punches it back up, rolls it, double for both. Up the step up, into the corner tabletop. Now the gap was only half a second last time round. It certainly doesn't look like half a second when you look at the gap now, so Harley really has found a turn of pace in that car. Either that or Hamers is just playing it a little bit safer. It does seem like a bit more of a gap's opened up, although Hamers had a tiny bobble there coming out of the first double. Let's let Harley get right onto the back. This is going to be the final lap. So these two now racing to the line. Back markers coming up on the track. This could be an effect for things in the last lap. We'll see how it goes. They might be a little way off the back markers though, so they might not even catch them by the time they get there. But it will be in the peripheral vision of Hamers that oh, there's a back marker. It's gone and touched Haley. So Haley's off. Back marker collects her going over it and has absolutely wiped her out. And that's let Hamers take this one. So unfortunately there for Harley, she got collected by an overzealous back marker up onto the wall of death. And that meant we were unfortunately cheated out of a dash to the line in the D final. However, Rick Hamers from the 6 came through for an absolutely classy drive to take that one. Very nice. Lots of them on to 10 laps. Hamers got through for the last one, of course. Nobody else did. But that could have been one more for both of them there. So Hamers victory lap on 11. And then we've got Moritz Loughton back in the 2. Only claiming 10 laps there. And Harley, 10 laps. 10 in a 5 dead. Oh no, 10 in a 5:04, sorry. So Hamers with the 1. Well.
We're nearly there.
We're so nearly there, mate. We're so nearly there. And if you think of what we've had, Stallgate, Raingate, Lakegate, what other gates have we had?
Wallgate, Netgate,
Timing gate,
Nipgate,
Nipgate. Yeah, Nipgate.
Yeah,
There's that one. Thank you. Okay, C final is up next, and from France in the TQ spot is the man who TQ'd round number 2, Sylvain Gallo-Selva. There you go. That's how far up a TQ can get you if you back it up with a 65. C final. But Pecco Ivanen in the 2. Yeah, we got Luke Holdsworth in the 3. Lee Martin in the 4. Matt Peters in the 5. Wesley Van Helmond in the 6. Cyril Castaldo in the 7. Jamil Gabrielson in the 8. Josh Holdsworth, the other part of the Holdsworth brothers, in the 9. And Hubert Honigel in the 10. Lots of people coming through on the chat. Thank you very much. Great to hear from you all. Hope you're all enjoying the coverage out there. Don't forget, this is the EFRA 1/10 Buggy Euros 2023 four-wheel drive. We're RC Racing TV, and we're here in association with Schumacher Hobby Wing, X-Ray, Rodog.eu. And of course, let's not forget S-Works. Some would say they're most important. Some would say not. We think they're all the same. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. If you are tuning in out there, you will get notified every time we go live. But we're at the C final for the four-wheel drive right now. 10 seconds on the clock.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, off they go. Now, let's see. So, Gallo in the 1 car takes us round. Triple single. Makes it through. Sort of bunching the pack up at the moment. You can see those cars behind are obviously much, much quicker. But Gallo holding his own right now. Can he go? Oh, can't make it around the first corner. So he's lost the spot to, I think that's Pecco. So Pecco's gone through for the lead. Now Gallo is right there with Lee Martin on the back of him. Oh, and Lee Martin's thrown it away. There we go. So the Lee Martin's over. So it is Pecco Ivanen to the 1 spot. Sylvan Gallo Selva in the 2 still. I think that's Van Helmond in the 3. Oh yeah, I think it is, because I don't think he's going to miss out on a 2 spot there. So Van Helmond goes to the 2. Gallo goes to the 3. We'll see just what sort of damage limitation that Gallo Selva can do as we go through the last 3 minutes 45 seconds. Oh, but Van Helmond's over. Van Helmond's over, and I think, he's had an absolute disaster there. So Gallo Selva, my goodness, still in the 2 spot, driving the wheels off of that thing. Ah, there we go. So I think, oh no, it's Hubert Honigel. Hubert Honigel to the 2. There we go. So Pecco has absolutely screamed away with this one. Oh no, Pecco's over. That's okay. He's back on his wheels and off he goes. So it's Pecco back to Hubert. Absolute chaos going on behind him. Lee Martin has come back from nowhere with an absolutely sonic drive. So Lee Martin's going to look up the inside. He'll look up the inside of the bridge. Can't make it happen. Punches it down the straight. Defends his line. Knows that Gallo Selva's there. Oh, Gallo Selva well out the way now. These 3 said, move out the way, sunshine. We are coming through. Let's show you how to do it. Now, Lee Martin wants that number 3 spot if he can possibly get it. And I think that's for... Oh, he's gone past. So that was Van Helmond. He just got through there. Lee Martin makes the block. Van Helmond comes back on the inside. Oh, can't make it stick, and they're both off. Lee Martin's back there. They're both back together again. So it is now Ivanen, Honigel, Gabrielensis, Lee Martin and Van Helmond. Oh, Lee Martin and Van Helmond absolutely tying each other up in knots here. There you go. Lee Martin down the step off. Got a little bit of space now. Let's see what Lee can do. So Lee is actually in 4th right now. Okay, so way, way, way ahead is Jamil Gabrielensis. 2 minutes left in this one. You can see just how far ahead Pecco's got. Absolutely flying is Pecco at the moment. I'll tell you what, let's just flick onto the front if we can. They're going around the wall right now. So I think this is 1st and 2nd here. I think that's 1st. There's Pecco just gone over the line. Honigel right after him. So let's keep on this. So there you go. That's Pecco over the double. Honegal over the double. They go to the step up. Into the drop-off. So Pecco round. Pecco's going to be feeling the pressure from Honegal right now. Triple single for both. We know Pecco's made a mistake there a couple of times before, but Pecco will really be making sure he is staying as safe as he possibly can. Now that is how you get out the way of the leaders. Whoever that was a classy bit of driving right there. Totally aware of what's going on. So there we go, Pecco. Single, oh, and absolutely belly flops it onto the double. That's let Honegal through for the lead. It's this one and one more for these guys. Oh, could it be one more or two more? Let's see. Let's see what happens when Honegal gets through the line. So, there's Pecco right behind him. I don't know if that's Gabrielensis has just made the move on Pecco. It is. So these two, Pecco and Gabrielensis, fighting for the last spot on the podium. I think Pecco's gone through. Now, this. Oh, it's a nightmare for Pecco. So let's flick up to Honegal. I don't think anything's going to change there. We'll watch Hubert go across the line. Here he is, triple single. Plays it kind of safe going into there. Oh dear, catches the switchback, but it's not too bad. Wall of Death is done. Doubles it again. No safe line over there for Hubert Honegal, who comes through from the 10 to the 1. You don't get a much bigger winner than that. Gabrielensis from the 8 to the 2. Pecco Ivanen unfortunately drops himself back after a classy drive to make the front of the pack on this one. Couldn't make it stick for the win, but there you go. Honegal comes through for the win. Lovely. So Honegal there, obviously on his own. Takes a victory lap for the 11 of 5:28. Would have been pleased with these times in qualifying, that's for sure. So Pecco clearly disappointed there. Thought he had the win. Nailed down in this one. Crikey. We've seen some racing this week. And it's not over yet. We got about 3 hours. I'm kidding. We've got 2 races left. So B final is up next. And you know who's polling the B, don't you, Matt? He wishes he knows who's polling the B.
I do. But you tell me anyway. Just you may as well tell me as well, because I like it when you tell me.
I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to make you wait for a minute. There we go. That was my waiting time, just to build the anticipation. Of course, it's Max Gotzel.
Neil's on a stool.
Neil?
Neil's on a stool. He's not kneeling on a stool. Oh, he's giving it. No, he decided against it.
You put me on one of them. He ain't going to be one of them stool boys. Got his glasses on there, so he means business. But it's Max Gotzel on the pole, Clement Boda in the 2, Jamie Hall in the 3, followed up by his brother Tommy Hall. That's an unusual way to see the Hall brothers, right? Jamie Hall in front, Tommy Hall 4, Jesper Rasmussen in the 5. Now, got some fire behind them with the 6 and the 7 being Ben Smith and Neil Cragg. Of course, the 8 is Elias Johansson. Hotel buddy of mine and Wonder Gyms, Alexander Landon on the 9. And rounding out the B final is Una Hatton in the 10. Okay, these guys just getting lined up now. I think we're there. Alrighty, B final. EFRA 10th Buggy Euros 2023. 10 seconds on the clock.
6, 5, 4.
Here we go. And they're off. Clean start. Gotzel from Boda. Everybody clean up the stepper. Oh, no. Jamie Hall catches the pole on the first lap. So it's going to be Gotzel, Boda, Tommy Hall. Back to Rasmussen. Let's stick with the front two. Gotzel comes through. Boda's caught. Has let Tommy Hall through? Has it let Tommy Hall through? I don't think that is Tommy Hall. I think that's just for Rasmussen. It is Rasmussen. Back to Cragg. What on earth has gone on? So Gotzel leads us round. We'll stick with 2 and 3. Okay, that's Rasmussen and Cragg. Round the wall ride they go. Punching it round, both of them. We know how quick Craggy is round the wall of death. Here we go. Craggy has a look up the inside. Knows through that experience he's not going to make anything happen there. Alexander Landon on the back of these two. Where has Alex Landon come from to get up to the 4? Okay, so Rasmussen down the drop-off. Cragg has a look up the inside, but he's too far back to make anything happen. Rasmussen, triple single. Everybody else gets through fine. I think that is Tommy Hall in the 5 as well. So some danger all around these guys here. Top-end drivers coming through. Rasmussen over the bridge, Cragg over the bridge, Landon over the bridge. All 3 of them round the first corner along the little main straight. Single-double. Rasmussen catches it. Oh, Cragg gets caught up. Nothing they could do there. Bit of a racing incident. So Cragg span round. He's dropped back another place behind Landon. Landon's going to smell that Rasmussen made a mistake over that last double there. So he's going to be pushing up onto the back of Rasmussen just to try and create a little bit of extra pressure. Nicely over the doubles for Landon. Rasmussen pushes through the line. Landon straight down after him. Cragg is right there on the tail of Landon. Landon pushes over the double. Cragg's right there with him. Okay, down we go. So Rasmussen round. Whilst all this has gone, Max Gotzel with a 4-second lead over these guys, but the race is here for the time being. We got 2.5 minutes left on the clock, just over. Rasmussen cleanly through the doubles. All of them cleanly through the doubles, but I think Tommy Hall's had a bit of a nightmare. We'll see. Yeah, he has. He's got caught up, so these 3 have broken away. This is for the 2, 3 and the 4 spot. Gotzel still in front, but that lead has dropped to 3.9 seconds. I think that was Gotzel we just saw in the shot there. So we know mistakes are being made out in the front. We'll just see what these guys can do to catch up. Landon looks like he's just holding Cragg up a little bit there, so Cragg's going to try and line something up, I'd imagine. He'll be pushing now to try and catch Rasmussen. So Landon comes up the second little straight, tries to catch Rasmussen, can't quite make anything happen, but Gotzel has been absolutely reeled in. We're down to 1.7 seconds between him and Rasmussen. I'm guessing that was another crash there because we didn't see exactly what happened, but we'll watch him over the doubles. Over the doubles cleanly this time. Rasmussen clean. Landon clean. I'm pretty sure that's Cragg behind him, but he's away back off of them now. 1.5 left on the clock. So Rasmussen through. Punches it over the double. Landon right behind him. Both of these guys in the associated cars. They're now going to be dropping down over the off-camber corner. All of them flick it back. Gotzel tidied up his lines. He is keeping that thing on its wheels now. He knows he's made a few mistakes, and these guys have caught right back up. Probably 3 more laps in it. This one and 2 more. Over the doubles they come. Over the bridge. So that is Gotzel, Rasmussen, Landon, your top 3 in this one so far, your podium sitters. Let's see if these guys can keep it clean all the way to the end. It seemed an impossibility in the 2-wheel drive, but the 4-wheel drive seem to be handling this track just that little bit better. Round the switchbacks they go. It's Gotzel over the wall of death, followed by Rasmussen. Doubles done for Landon. All of them through and over the bridge for another one. So this one and 1 more. Now Gotzel looks like he's just pulled a tiny bit of a gap more on Rasmussen. That time round it's 1.4 though, so it's not. It just looks like the gap's there. Rasmussen's going to be pushing as hard as he can to keep it on its wheels, but try and back up onto the back of Gotzel. Landon there seems to have a little bit more of a gap. So we'll see these guys come across the line. Oh, and there you go, Gotzel's caught. Gotzel's caught in that disastrous position. Oh, and that's it. Rasmussen is through. Landon to the 2. Gotzel is in the 3. Let's see what happens here. Last lap. It is racing to the line, so Rasmussen goes round the off-camber corner. Landon is right there with him. There's nothing between them. One mistake is going to see a change at the front. Can Rasmussen keep it on its wheels? Round the wall of death they go. Rasmussen, Landon, first double, second double. Landon has a look. Too far back to make anything happen, but there you go. Rasmussen takes it. B final. Woohoo! So, Rasmussen back to Landon. Lots of these guys on the 11 laps. Craggy makes it through for 11. Gotzel, unfortunate with a mistake there to drop down to the 3. Ben Smith's got to be happy with a 5. Then Jamie Hall, Tommy Hall, Elijah Hansen, Una Hattinen. And unfortunately, Clement Boda didn't seem to start this one. Man, that was some craziness, right? Love it.
Going out
More
with a
like
bang.
that, please. More like that. What do you think this last A final is going to do for us, Matt?
I think it's going to be a barnstormer.
Oh, barnstormer.
Yeah, I said it.
I don't even feel like I need to announce who's in this one. Legend after legend after legend.
There was enough talent in the B final, wasn't there? Again.
Oh my goodness.
Enough talent in the B final to make an A final, and the A finals, it's like even more talent.
Okay, so you're probably going to see Orlowski stand out at this one because he's already won. There's no need for him to interfere in the rest of the championship places. So I don't think Orlowski hasn't. His space is clear on the rostrum, so Orlowski has not gone up for this one. Now, I don't know if that's actually a rule, like a solid rule, where they can't go up if they've already won after 2 legs, because obviously team orders, etc. But Orlowski, ever the sportsman, has decided to leave it to everybody else to fight this one out on their own. And who can blame him? There he is, looking on, knows he's a champ. Eugene Galley there, just in front of him, trying to get some of that talent to rub off. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen, Matt. We're going to see, literally in like a minute and a bit's time, we're going to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Got some overalls?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that.
Points on the scores on the
Good
doors so
idea,
far?
It's a good idea, that. What would we... just...
Now, you lot are going to have to do maths at home to work all this out, because I'm useless at working this stuff out. Who can get what, to win what, where, and how. Who knows, eh? Sounds like cobblers to me. There we go. There's your list. So, Quelo, the 3 and a 4. That's a difficult set of results there, isn't it? I mean, realistically, lots of them could do very well with a pretty awesome score. Okay, A final, leg 3, just about to kick off. And it is Carup that takes the sort of follow-up pole, if you like, with Orlowski out. Now, if it was me, I would want to be on the other side if I was Carup, to have that inside line into the corner. But hey, I'm not a European champion. Here we go then. 5 seconds left on the clock. Alrighty. Nice start from Carup there. Didn't need the inside line like I said he did. And we're just going to keep an eye on the front of the pack here, because this is going to decide who gets the last couple of podium spots. There we go. Carup round. Newman round. Come past me here in the commentary booth. Both down the straight, round the first corner for the first time. Obviously they started on the other straight, but over the double safely. Both making the step up. Now we know a lot of mistakes are made on that step up. That seemed to be a weak point for Newman in the 2-wheel drive, and that I think was where Orlowski went to make his moves a couple of times. So there you go, round the wall of death they go. Roller done. First double, second double. Oh, Widmeyer's had a bit of a disaster behind and has crashed out, so we'll see who's come through in third. It's Quelo in the 3. Oh, my goodness. Now, you wouldn't want Quelo chasing you down in a four-wheel drive, that's for sure. But these two out in front, Kerup and Newman, have that right behind them. They're going to be able to see that in their peripheral vision. They're not going to worry about it too much, though, because at the moment, what they're worried about is each other. Newman right on the bumper of Kerup there. No messing, putting that pressure on really, really early. So Kerup really fast out of the bridge section. Into the single. Makes the double. Now Bruno knows these two are kind of tripping each other up a little bit and slowing each other down. And that has allowed Bruno to creep right up onto the back doors of Newman. There they are, nothing in it. One corner in it. All three of them on the wall of death together. Over they go. So, and Newman goes up the inside. What a move! Takes the 1. So, into lap number 4. Number 5, sorry. Into the 5th lap we go. 1, 2, and 3 are Newman, Kerup, Quelo. All looking like they can take this one. They all want it. Everybody's fighting for that position. There's no messing, no team orders, nobody holding back. They're all putting the pressure on each other, but Newman's found a tiny bit of space. So back to Kerup. It is 0.3 of a second right now. Only a little bit further back is Quelo, but Quelo's not going to let these two go. He's going to let them race, see if they'll take each other out, and then capitalise on anything else that happens. But just behind Quelo is the blue and white of Burak Kilik, the Yokomo, coming through strong. At the front, though, it is still Newman from Kerup. Round the back corner they come, over the bridge. Bruno's right there with them. They push down the main straight round the first hairpin. Second hairpin done. Single-double. Nobody trying for that double single. We got told by Orlowski it seemed like a slightly lower line. Oh, they caught each other. Kerup's paid the price for touching the back of Newman's car. It's dropped him into 4th behind Kilik. Now, I don't think there's anything that Kerup's going to be able to do past Kilik here, because Kilik's going to defend like a madman. Oh, nightmare. There you go, Newman. Newman's had a terrible disaster. That's let Quelo come through, so Quelo's in the front of this one. He knew he had the chance. He knew he had the pace. All he had to do was be patient, and he has been. So now the multi-world champion, needs to keep it on his wheels. He's had it's been a disaster for Quelo. Newman's back through. Kerup is right there with him as well. So Kilik's on the back of Kerup. All of these three now into the double section. So double-double. Everybody makes it. Nobody's making a move on that corner yet. They're going to look for any gap they possibly can. Quelo's looking really, really sharp out there. Pushes it over, does a little hop over that first one. Messes up. Now he's shot long. Quelo's over. So Quelo's dropped back to the 4. Really quickly marshalled there. Big story here is that Newman seems to be having a little bit of a cushion out in front now. But Kerup, after that mistake, has come back like an absolute demon. Here he is over the bridge, flicks it left, down the main straight. This is going to be this one, and one more for these guys. Kerup goes big, tries to make it stick, can't make it happen. There we are, that is the moment. So, Newman flicks it back into the triple single, cleanly through, Kerup through. These guys know they're going to have to get to the line and do one more lap as well. So, Newman, roller, first double, second double, keeps a tight line. Kerup knows he can't do anything with that sort of line. And Kerup's had a nightmare. He's come to a complete halt. Oh, my goodness me. I think that's just handed it to Newman. Newman's just got to keep it on its wheels. He's got such a gap now back to whoever that... I think that's Kilik. So, Burak Kilik into the 2. Can Kilik make it stick? We don't know, but we'll follow through with Newman to the end. He's deserved a win. And there it is. Newman takes leg number 3. Back to the winning ways for Jorn. Showing that even after a few years of not making it to the front, he is still there to be contended with. Burak Kilik in the Yokomo takes the 2. And Bruno Quelo there made the most out of Kerup's mistake right at the very end. Comes in with a 3. So let's see some overalls after that one, Matt. If we've got them, of course.
Just running the calculations now.
Oh, thank you very much. So that and Newman. There you go. So, Orlowski takes it. You're Newman to the 2. Burak Kilik takes the final podium spot. Who would have seen that one coming? Now, I don't know about you guys out there. I know this has been tough for the racers. I know it has been a week of ups, downs, ins, outs, round and rounds. But what a week it's been. What a 2023 EFRA 10th Buggy Euros. In association, of course, with Schumacher Hobby Ring, X-Ray, Rudog.eu and S-Works. I've been Matt Guppy. I've been your presenter for the week. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching. We've got Super Jim up on the camera. We've got Matt McCallum back in the UK doing our wonderfulness. And we are RCTV, and we'll catch you next time. But thank you so much for joining in.